A warning tonight that states aren't budgeting near enough to prevent and to fight wildfires, and that includes New Mexico. News 13's Natalie Wattis has the details of the new report that shows how states are falling short.
So the number of acres burned over the last 5 years is 68% higher than the average over the previous 4 decades.
Researchers say wildfires are becoming more severe and expensive over time.
As fires have grown, so has government spending on the costs associated with them. To put some numbers to that, at the federal level, combined spending by the Department of the Interior and the U.S. Forest Service doubled from fiscal year 2011 to 2020.
A study of 6 states, Alaska, California, Florida, Nevada, Texas, and Washington, looked at how states are budgeting for wildfire costs, where those approaches aren't quite working, and what can be done. The study finds that states consistently aren't putting enough money towards mitigating and fighting fires, and this is putting a strain on their budgets.
Most of the states we spoke with use a backwards-looking estimate to decide how much to initially appropriate for wildfire suppression in a given year, but they generally look at how much the state spent fighting fires in the previous 5 to 10 years and apply some sort of calculation based on.
New Mexico does this as well. Ford says by not budgeting enough, states have to rely on emergency funds from other agencies to cover costs. And this obscures the true cost of wildfires, making it harder to budget for the next natural disaster. Not to mention,
if the state gets suppression help from a federal firefighting agency or equipment from a neighboring state, the details of how much reimbursement is owed may not be resolved until years after the fire.
The study also showed a consensus on how important wildfire mitigation is to keeping the long-term costs of wildfires low. Despite this, the study finds that often when fires start, the costs to fight it take up money put aside for mitigation. And researchers say states need to track spending on wildfires better. In New Mexico, Deputy State Forester Lindsay Quam says the state typically puts aside around $3 million for wildfire mitigation each year. But this year was one of the most expensive they've ever seen.
Of course, this year was a exceptional year. We did actually get the $10 million on top of another $7 million. So we actually almost got $20 million that we haven't had before.
And on top of that,
for suppression, we probably requested for emergency executive order funding, we probably requested in the order of around $40 million.
Natalie Wattis, KRQE News 13.
Based on the findings, researchers recommend states facing wildfire risks need to evaluate how they are budgeting for them, invest more in mitigation, and say that all levels of government need to better track and report their wildfire-related spending.